I have a new assignment for you. A show on single parents. What is it like for a mother or a father to raise a child by herself or himself?
We can interview single parents. They can share their experiences themselves.
Yes, but you need to experience parenthood yourselves.
Ourselves.
Yeah. How do we do that? We're not parents.
I asked myself the same question. I said, Katie, how are they going to do that? Then an idea came to me. I will give you the babies.
You may be asking yourself the same thing that I'm asking myself. What is Miss Weaver talking about? I am sure we will find out shortly. This lesson teaches reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns refer back to the subject of a sentence or clause. We use them when the subject and the object are the same person or thing. For example, Miss Weaver says,
I asked myself the same question.
I is the subject, and myself refers back to it. Here, she would not use the pronoun me. You need to use the reflexive pronoun myself. Reflexive pronouns are easy to find. They end in self or selves. I have a feeling we are going to see a lot of reflexive pronouns. Listen for them.
Here are your babies.
Those are bags of flour.
No, Pete. For the next 6 days, this is your baby. Here are your instructions. Do not leave your babies alone. A baby cannot take care of itself. And you two must do everything by yourselves. We will meet next Friday. Oh, and the person who does the best research will get an extra day of vacation. Help yourself to a baby.
Pete, look, my baby is organic and whole grain. Your baby is ordinary. Monster! This is a great idea, Ms. Weaver.
This is a terrible idea.
Speak for yourself, Pete. We need to throw ourselves into the research. I'm starting right now.
Hey, Anna. You forgot your baby.
Come to Mama. Oh, good girl. Good girl.
Singular reflexive pronouns end in self. Plural ones end in selves. Anna says,
we need to throw ourselves into the research.
The subject we is plural, so we must use the plural reflexive pronoun ourselves. Lesson, Ms. Weaver gave Anna and Pete an assignment. Ms. Weaver instructed them to do everything by themselves. Themselves is a reflexive pronoun. In today's lesson, Ms. Weaver will look at Pete's and Anna's research. First, let's see Pete's experiment.
Your research first. That's a heavy binder. And you and your baby look great.
Thanks, Miss Weaver. We feel great.
Anna, you're next. Anna, wake up.
I'm here, baby. I'm here. Here's your bottle.
Anna, you and your baby look awful. What happened?
Well, I took her everywhere. Everywhere. And I fed her every 3 hours. So I haven't slept since... What day is it?
It's Friday. What happened there?
Oh, that. I was making myself a salad and had a little accident with a knife. I put my flower baby in front of me, and then I accidentally stabbed it. But I gave it first aid.
Is that a burn?
Yes, it is. While I was making myself dinner, I put baby next to me. I accidentally knocked her into the sink, so I put her in the microwave to dry. That's when she caught fire.
Okay, so we use a reflexive pronoun when it refers to the subject of a sentence or clause. But we don't use a reflexive pronoun with prepositions of place. Anna uses examples of both in one sentence.
While I was making myself dinner, I put baby next to me.
We use a reflexive pronoun in the first part of the sentence. Myself refers to the subject I, but in the second part of the sentence, we don't use a reflexive pronoun in the prepositional phrase. We use the pronoun me. Why? Next to is a preposition of place.
Anna, you should be very proud of yourself.
Proud? She stabbed and burned her baby. And she only did 1 page of research. And it's covered in milk. Ugh.
Yes, Pete, but she followed instructions.
Hey, I did the...
Please, Pete. Anna, I think your baby has lost some weight. Is there something else you want to share?
Yes, I'd like to share these. I made them myself this morning.
You baked your baby? You should be ashamed of yourself.
I baked them at the end of the experiment, Pete. At that point, this was just a bag of flour.
It was always just a bag of flour.
Pete, will you listen to yourself? You sound crazy.
I sound crazy. This whole experiment was crazy. She was the one who carried her around and fed it and what... Very good.
So what have we